Now it's time for Brian's top 5 quartets. The jokesters from Stormfront are a perennial audience favorite and appear to have raised a few hackles with their performance concerning the changing of Society's logo last year. As if a logo was ever going to change our membership decline in the first place. At any rate, it's my sincere hope that the judges didn't make any decisions concerning their performance scores based on that alone. That said, with 2 powerhouses from the top 5 out of the picture, Stormfront could be poised to return to the medals if their singing, performances, and musical ideas are strong enough. Some have said that their lengthy pauses, long a gimmick of 1999 International Champions Fred, have had an impact on their scoring potential. I expect that'll be a factor this year. Singing will also be key, however, and if they can't maintain the quality of their singing, no amount of antics will raise their earning quotient. Tied in my lineup for 5th place, Ringmasters has consistently shown that they are capable of improving over very short periods of time. From their appearance at International last year's Collegiate Champions and placing in the top 20, they've continued to add more titles to their growing list of accomplishments. After becoming European champions, they've gone on to score an 84.0, equaling that of bronze medalist Stormfront. Much of this is no doubt due to their great love of barbershop and the immense choral tradition that pervades the Swedish culture, not to mention the coaching of their mentor Doug Harrington. These young men from Stockholm are capable of great things, and it's my hope that they'll be able to achieve all that potential when they reach Anaheim this year. All of their considerable talents to bear on truly reaching for that lofty medalist goal. These guys showed up in 2007 with little rehearsal and a somewhat unconcerned approach to the contest and found themselves a handful of points from a medal. Last year, even with a couple of quartets arriving on the scene with several gold medals between them, they managed to keep themselves within an even fewer number of points from that same position. There's plenty of magic in this quartet that hasn't found its way to the stage. I'm hoping that even with the long-distance obstacles toward rehearsing that they'll be able to pull off a 4th place medal this year. This quartet has a few challenges ahead of them. None of them has to do with their singing. State Line Grocery has proven over and over again that they're capable of singing at the highest level possible, and their sheer consistency won them a 3rd place medal in last year's record shootout for medalist positions. These guys are lovable and fun, and if they're capable of conveying that to their audience, of which the judges are front row members, they may even move into a higher spot for a shinier medal this year, as their qualifying numbers have predicted. The recent addition of 2-time gold medalist tenor Kip Buckner has certainly raised the odds on Old School's chances in this competition. Add to that their solid commitment to musical excellence with the greatest of solid barbershop arrangements, and the fact that they've had 5 solid weekends together from the time of their qualification to International, compared to other quartets having, none, and I think we've got a possible winner on our hands. However, considering their qualifying score, I have to weigh the odds and their short time with Kip and handicap them at a silver medal. That said, you may be looking at your 2009 champions, a 4th gold medal for lead Joe Connolly and a 3rd for tenor Kip Buckner. While I have Crossroads as a solid contender for 1st place, Unbeatable, Cruise to a gold medal, Mike, you ignorant slut. Crossroads is certainly beatable. On any given day, a quartet or one of its members can weaken their chances with a subpar performance. That said, I've seen these guys perform sick, and it still impresses most everyone I know. Crossroads CD has provided a solid marker in their ability to choose music that showcases their strengths and omits any possible weaknesses, but it will depend on how consistent they're able to be those 3 days in the first week of July. Remember, while Crossroads may have more gold medalists than Old School, 2 parts in Old School have more gold medals than all the members of Crossroads combined.